Good morning, dear students. Last time we had finished exercise 7.1, which is based on congruent triangles. Today we will solve few questions from exercise 7.2, that is also based on congruent triangles. So read first question of exercise 7.2 from NCERT. The question is ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB and AC are equal. AB and AC are equal. The bisector of B and bisector of C meets at point O, means OB and OC are bisectors of angle B and angle C. Okay. After that, join this O to A. And question asks that prove that OB equal to OC. This OB equal to OC and AO bisects angle A, means AO divides angle A into two equal parts. So what is given in this question? In this question it is given in triangle ABC, AB and AC are equal, AB and AC are equal, and OB and OC are bisectors of angle B and angle C respectively. Bisectors, many times I have explained what is the bisector. Bisector is the line which divides the angle into two equal parts. Clearly this one and this one, these two angles are equal because OB is bisector of angle B and both are equal to half of angle B. Both are equal to half of angle B, because if angle B is of 60 degree, then measurement of this angle and this angle will be 30 degree and 30 degree. Clearly both are equal to each other and equal to half of angle B. Also OC is bisector of angle C. Clearly this angle and this angle both are equal to each other and equal to half of angle C. Now we have to prove that OB is equal to OC. See, in triangle ABC it is given that AB is equal to AC. It is given. It is given. And we had already proved that in an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Because this triangle is an isosceles triangle in which AB and AC are equal. So by using that theorem, their opposite angles must be equal to each other. Means angle opposite to AB, that is angle C, and angle opposite to AC, that is angle B, will be equal to each other. Clearly angle B will be equal to angle C. Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Got it? So their halves, because these two angles are equal, that's why their halves will be also equal. So half of angle B will be equal to half of angle C. Okay? And half of angle B, because OB is bisector of angle B, clearly half of angle B will be this one, means OBC. So half of angle B is angle OBC, and half of angle C will be OCB, this one, OCB, that is angle OCB. Okay? Now consider triangle OBC. In triangle OBC, in this triangle OBC, you can see this angle OBC equals to angle OCB, proved above. Here we had already proved this, proved above. Okay? Means what is given here? In this triangle OBC, two angles are equal. This angle and this angle are equal. And we also already proved that in any triangle, if two angles are equal, then side opposite to that two angles will be also equal. हमने दो थ्योरम्स प्रूव किया था. In an isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides will be equal, and in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then sides opposite to that equal angles will be also equal. In this triangle OBC, two angles becomes equal. This angle OBC and OCB both becomes equal. So their opposite sides must be also equal. Opposite side of angle OBC is OC and of OCB is OB. Clearly from here we conclude that OC is equal to OB. Okay? OC is equal to OB. From here we can write OB equal to OC. And what will be the reason? Sides opposite to equal angles of any triangle will be also equal. Okay? See, अगर ये छोटा छोटा दिख रहा होगा तो आप जूम कर लेना. ऐसे जूम करोगे तो ये बड़ा बड़ा दिखने लगेगा. Okay? So this first one is proved now. Now I am going to prove another one, that AO bisects angle A. AO bisects angle A. AO bisects angle A. How can we prove this? What we have to show for proving that AO bisects angle A? We have to show that this angle and this angle, these two angles are equal. अगर ये दोनों equal हो गए, means angle A divides into two equal parts because of AO. Means AO will be bisector of angle A, जो हमें prove करना है. So our goal to prove this angle OAB equal to this angle OAC. Okay? So I am going to prove it. See, consider triangle OAB and triangle OAC. In triangle OAB and triangle OAC, consider these two triangles. OAB this one, OAC this one. You can see OA is common in both. OA is common side of both triangles, common side. Okay? And in the question it is given that AB is equal to AC. It is given in the question because triangle ABC is isosceles triangle in which AB and AC are equal. So AB equal to AC. It is given. It is given. And OB equal to OC recently we proved here. Okay? OB equal to OC, that is proved above. Proved above. So see, in these two triangles, triangle OAB and triangle OAC, their corresponding sides becomes equal. OA common, OB equal to OC and AB equal to AC. So by triple yes congruency, triangle OAB is congruent to triangle OAC by triple yes congruency. And when two triangles becomes congruent, then their corresponding parts will be equal. Means their corresponding sides will be equal and corresponding angles will be equal. So from here what we conclude that angle OAB will be equal to, देखो OAB हमने लिया है OAC, angle OAC. Okay, they will be equal by CP corresponding parts of congruent triangles. तो हमने क्या प्रूव कर दिया? You can see from the figure, angle OAB means this angle is equal to angle OAC. Angle OAC means this angle. These two angles becomes equal. Means AO bisects angle A. Means AO divides this angle A into two equal parts. And that is the definition of bisector. Clearly, AO bisects angle A. So that is the proof of second part of this question. Okay? So that is the proof of first and second both. Now I am going to solve question number second. So everyone read question number second. In triangle ABC, AD is the perpendicular bisector of BC. In triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. So what is given here? In triangle ABC, AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay. So that to show triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. Triangle ABC is isosceles triangle with AB equal to AC. Okay. See what is given here. It is given that this AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. दो चीजें हैं. AD is perpendicular on BC means these two angles are 90 degree. Measurement of these two angles are 90 degree because AD is perpendicular on BC, and also it bisects BC means it divides this BC into two equal parts. Means this BD is equal to CD, and we want to prove this triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. When it will be isosceles? When its two sides becomes equal, and that two sides will be AB and AC. Means we have to prove that AB and AC are equal sides. So I am going to prove this. That is very easy question. Consider triangle ADB and triangle ADC. In triangle ADB and triangle ADC, you can see AD is common side in both triangles. AD is common side. AD is equal to AD. That is common side. Okay. And you can see this ADB, this angle ADB, and ADC, this angle ADC, both are equal. Both are equal to 90 degree. Angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. Both are equal to 90 degree. It is because AD is perpendicular on BC. Okay. Also BD is equal to CD. BD is equal to CD. Why BD is equal to CD? Because it is given that AD bisects BC. Got it? So by side angle side property, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC by side angle side property. And when two triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides will be equal. So from here we conclude that AB and their corresponding side AC will be equal. AB equal to AC. This is by CPCT. Now clearly in triangle ABC, AB and AC becomes equal, means its two sides becomes equal, and in any triangle if two sides becomes equal, that triangle will be isosceles triangle. Clearly from here we conclude that triangle ABC is isosceles triangle with AB equal to AC, and that's we want to prove. Okay, so that is the proof of question number 2. Now read question number 3, everyone. Read question number 3. See, question number 3 is triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. This is a an isosceles triangle, what is given? Triangle ABC is isosceles triangle in which altitudes BE and CF are drawn to equal sides AC and AB. Means clearly in which AB and AC are equal sides. In which AB and AC are equal. AB and AC are equal. Okay. After that it is given that BE and CF are altitudes on AC and AB. This BE is altitude on AC. BE and CF is altitude on AB. BE and CF are altitudes on AC and AB respectively. Okay. On equal sides AC and AB. That's why from there we conclude that this side AC and AB are equal. Okay. So that these altitudes are equal. To prove what we have to prove, that these altitudes are equal means BE and CF are equal. BE and CF are equal. We have to prove this. See, that's very easy. I am going to prove this. See carefully. Consider triangle AEB and AFC. I am going to make these two triangles on the different places. AEB. This is AEB and that is AFC. AFC. This is AFC. You can see this AB and AC are equal, it is given. AB and AC are equal, it is given. And see, because BE is altitude on AC, clearly this angle BEA is 90 degree. So BEA, this one is 90 degree. Okay. And also CF is altitude on AB, that's why CFA is also 90 degree. This CFA is also 90 degree. And you can see this angle A is present in both the triangles, in triangle BAE as well as in triangle CAF. So this triangle, this angle and this angle is common in both the triangles. So by angle side congruency rule, these two triangles will become congruent. See, this angle is 90, this angle is 90, both are equal. This angle and this angle are common and AB is equal to AC, it is given. That's why by AAS congruency rule, these two triangles will become congruent. So I am going to prove that in triangle AEB, in triangle AEB and triangle AFC, angle A equal to angle A, common angle. Okay. And angle AEB equal to angle AFC, both are 90 degree. Why? Because BE and CF are altitudes. That's right. Okay. And AB is equal to AC, it is given. AB equal to AC, it is given in the question. Okay. So by AAS congruency rule, triangle AEB is congruent to triangle AFC by AAS congruency. And when two triangles becomes congruent, their corresponding sides will be equal. That's why from here we can conclude that this BE and CF, you can see BE and CF are corresponding sides, and when two triangles becomes congruent, their corresponding sides will be equal. So I am going to write here BE equal to CF by CP/CT, और यही हमें प्रूव करना था कि BE and CF will be equal altitudes. Okay, so that is the proof of question number 3rd. Now read question number 4th, everyone. Question number 4. Question number 4 is ABC is a triangle. This ABC is a triangle. So what is given? I am going to write here triangle ABC, in which altitude BE and CF, two sides AC and AB are equal. See, this altitude BE and CF on AC and AB in triangle ABC. See, BE and CF are altitudes on AC and AB. BE and CF are, it is given that BE and CF are equal altitudes. Means in this question it is given that altitudes are equal. Means BE and CF are equal. This BE and CF are equal to each other. Are equal altitudes on sides AC and AB respectively. Okay, so we have to prove that हमें sides को equal show करना होगा, means triangle को isosceles show करना होगा. See, then show that to prove first one, triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. ABE is congruent to triangle ACF, and second one, AB equal to AC. That is, triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Clearly, AB and AC if becomes equal, then the triangle, then this triangle will be isosceles, because two sides becomes equal, then triangle will is called isosceles triangle. So I am going to prove this. That is very easy question. See, in first we have to prove that triangle ABE and ACF. ABE is here and ACF is here. They are congruent. So I am going to make this figure, these two triangles again at different places. ABE is here. This is ABE. Okay, and ACF is here. ACF, I am going to make here ACF. That is ACF. Okay, see, again you can see in triangle ABE this A present, and in triangle ACF this A present. Means angle A is common in both triangles. Angle A is common, and it is also given that BE and CF are altitudes. Means BE is perpendicular on AC, means this angle is 90 degree. Clearly this angle is 90 degree. Okay, and CF is also altitude on AB. Clearly this angle is 90 degree. Clearly this angle is 90 degree. Okay, and they are altitudes. Actually they are equal altitudes. Means BE and CF are equal. So in these two triangles you can see angle A is common, angle E and angle F are equal, both are equal to 90 degree, and BE is equal to CF, it is given equal. So by angle side property, these two triangles will be congruent by AAS congruency. Okay, so first we can easily prove. See, I am going to write here, in triangle ABE and triangle ACF, angle A equal to angle A, common angle. Okay, angle AEB will be equal to angle AFC. Why? Because BE and CF are altitudes, and it is given that BE equal to CF, it is given. So these two triangles, clearly from here we conclude that ABE is congruent to triangle ACF by AAS congruency. And when two triangles congruent, this is the proof of first one. And when two triangles are congruent, then by CPC, corresponding parts of congruent triangles, their corresponding angles and corresponding sides will be equal. So from here we conclude that AB के corresponding क्या है? AC. AB and AC are equal. Clearly from here we can write here that AB equal to AC, that is by CPCT. Okay, and in any triangle if two sides becomes equal, AB is equal to AC, ये equal हो गया. In any triangle if two sides becomes equal, that triangle is isosceles. So from here we conclude that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so that is the proof of question number 4. Now I am going to prove question number 5. So read everyone, question number 5. Students, I advise you that pause the video and note down every steps which I have written here in your notebook. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is, ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles on same base BC. See, this is ABC is an isosceles triangle with base BC. Clearly AB and AC will be equal. ABC is what? Isosceles triangle. Clearly its two sides must be equal. It is given that base is BC. Clearly AB and AC will be equal. And also another triangle DBC with the same base BC. DBC. This is also isosceles triangle with the same base BC. Clearly BD and CD will be equal. Okay. To prove what we have to prove, see here, we have to prove that angle ABD, this angle ABD equal to angle ACD. We have to prove that angle ABD equal to angle ACD. This is very easy question. What is given here? Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are isosceles triangles on same base BC. Then we want to prove this. See, in triangle ABC, AB equal to AC, it is given. Okay, in triangle ABC, this AB equal to AC, and we know that in any isosceles triangle, angles opposite to equal sides will be equal. We have already proved this theorem. Clearly in this triangle ABC, because AB and AC are equal, so angles opposite to them, this one and this one. Suppose this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. They will be equal. Clearly angle 1 equal to angle 2. What is the reason? Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. That's right. Okay. Also in triangle DBC, in this triangle, what is given? DB is equal to DC. DB is equal to DC. This is also given. Except right here given, you can write here triangle ABC is isosceles triangle with base BC. जब base BC बोल दिया इसका मतलब बाकी दोनों sides equal हैं. And in this case triangle DBC is isosceles triangle with base BC. Okay. Now because DB is equal to DC, their opposite angles will be equal, because angle opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. That's why this angle will be equal to this one. Means angle 3 and angle 4, they will be also equal. Angle 3 equal to angle 4. And reason you will write here. This statement, the whole statement will be written here. Will be right here. Okay. Now add these two. From here, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So we can write here angle 1 plus angle 3. Clearly angle 1 plus angle 3. Left को left में ऐड किया, that will be equal to right को right में ऐड कर लो. Angle 2 plus angle 4. Okay. Now angle 1 plus angle 3. Angle 1 plus angle 3 will be this angle ABD. Clearly this is angle ABD will be equal to angle 2 this one plus 4 this one. Adding these two, what we have? ACD, angle AC. So that is the proof of question number 5. And that is enough for today. Homework for you. Question number 6, 7, 8 of exercise 7.2. These three questions you will be solved in your homework. Okay. Thank you.